Annyeonghaseyo and welcome back. So this time we're going to finally learn the second set of numbers. We talked about it a bit, so if you've already been working on what I said before, then you're already good. But today you will actually learn how to write it. So if you already know how to do the numbers, then the only thing you have to learn about today is just how to write them. It's probably good because some of them are written a little bit differently. So if you at least know how to say them already, then now you just know you'll learn how to write them. And this is Chechilgwa, so it's the 7th lesson, and the title of it is 일곱 시에 약속이 있어요. So at 7 o'clock I have an appointment. And like always, here are your starting vocabulary words for the beginning, so you can at least get through some of the lesson until you get to the end where it has a list of all the words that you have learned throughout the lesson. So first you have a list of the numbers that we learned before, which was il, I, 삼, 사, 오, 육, 칠, 팔, 구, 십. So far we used them with like making purchases, so like prices. So if you were working on them, and if you remember that I told you that chon and man are used a lot. Chon being like 1,000 and man being like 10,000. That's because that's what the starting bills start off at. So if you already been practicing those, then you're pretty much good on those numbers. And then on the bottom, we had to fill in the blank on the new set of numbers, which is on the next page. But you have 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And then from there, the only thing you do is like 다음을 하나, 둘, 셋으로 읽어보세요. So you're looking at these different fruits and you're just saying how many there is. So the first one we have 달기, which is strawberries, and then you have 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. So you have 아홉 달기s, or 9 strawberries pretty much. And then the next one would be 오렌지. You have 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. So 다섯 오렌지. So you have 5 of those. And then you have different ones that you can actually count. And then after that we go into 태화, which is your reading, and that would be just a small little beginning reading. It says 영호 씨 지금 몇 시예요? 6시예요. 무슨 약속이 있어요? 네, 7시에 부모님하고 약속이 있어요. 그래요? 그럼 빨리 가세요. 네, 내일 봐요. And then you answer 2 questions. And then on the bottom there is another list of words. I usually consider these like vocabulary too, and I use those and I write them in my book, the same book that I write everything in, like some of the stuff I do for the lessons here. But a lot of these are just like trying to learn 발음, which is pronunciation, so how you would say them. If you remembered some of what I said, I'll go through them and you can actually see if you see a difference. But the first one, 산, 친구, 문. The second one, 머리, 그림, 모래, 무료. Third one, 놀이, 얼음, 피리오, 초리약. The fourth one, 길, 갈비, 주말, 월급. The fifth one, ballet, cola, 달력. And then 여섯 개, 봄, 감기, 부모님. The only one that you probably might think about was like ballet, which was like the the double reels, which makes like an elongated L sound, if you remember when I said that. But pretty much besides that, I think these ones were fairly simple. They didn't have the nien to the reel or the reel to the nien, but those also make like an elongated L sound. But if you just listen to those, then you can also work on your padam, your pronunciation. And then from here, this is the moon boat for today, which is just the numbers, just like last time. But this one is the new set of numbers, and these usually have to do with sets of things, like we did like the strawberries, oranges, and melons before. These ones are hana, tul, set, net, tasat, yosat, ilgo, yoral, ahop, yal. The only difference with this one and the first set of numbers we learned is that 20 through 90 has their own pronunciation. So if you can see right here, they have 20, which is smul. 30, soren. 40, mahen. 50, shween. 60, yesen. 70, iren. 80, yoden. 90, ahen. And then after that, 100, 1000, 10,000 are the same ones we learned before, which 100 would be pek, 1,000 chon, and then 10,000 mon. So the only difference would be 1 through 90, 90 pretty much, and that would just be like the tens. But if you said something like 21, it'd be sumul hana. Or 35 would be soren tasat. 57, shween ilgop. 89, yoren ahop. And that's the only difference. If you notice, there are a few other things that were on the chart, which one's right here. It says han. This says tu. And for 3, it says se. 4, it says ne. And for 20, it says sumu. This is when you're putting it next to a set. Okay, and then the other thing before that is, like, if you notice when I said the 8 is yoral, but it has that B up at the end, but it's said as yodal without the B up. But moving on and going over like these han, tu, se, ne, and sumu, and how they go with sets, you have your first set right here. So this says myoke yeyo. So ge, which ke also means dog, but we're not going over dogs right now. The set is also for sets. So then like one set, like one ball, but this would be your basic just set, like it's one of this. So if you've studied Japanese, you probably know that Japanese also has one that's similar to this. It's like sit, but this one is ke. So if you look at the first one, and you have to remember that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 20 changes when they're next to a set. So any of the sets, this one is ke, which is the basic set. Then you have sal, which you use for age, but it was still changed there because that's a set. And then even like time, which we'll go over in a little while. But the first one would be hange yeyo, meaning like one ball. 2 ge yeyo, 2 balls. Se ge yeyo, 3 balls, or 3 of these if you want to say it like that. Ne ge yeyo, 4. 다섯개예요. 5. And then as you notice, it was 한, two, 세, 네, and then it goes right back into 다섯, which was the original 5. This is actually for pronunciation. If you said like 하나개예요, it's like too much and you can't say it as quickly, and so you can actually talk like fluently and like clearly and quickly. That's why they have these like 한, two, 세, 개, because like I said, this one was 하나개예요. That's a lot like more to say than 한 개예요 or 둘개예요. I mean, it sounds like I can say it, but for a smooth pronunciation, they just say two 개예요, 세 개예요, 네 개예요. Then after that, you have like 열 개예요, 열한 개예요, 열두 개예요, and then 스무 개예요. Which, if you remember, 스무 is 스물, which is 20, but since it's attached to the set 개, or since the set particle like follows after, or set word follows after, it changes to 스무 개예요. Then you have 스물한 개예요, 21 balls. After that, we have time. 몇 시예요? Time is a little different because the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock are all with 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 열하나, and 여덟. But the minutes are with the numbers we learned before. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The numbers we learned before. So I want to say it's not too difficult if you just like get the hang of doing the numbers. At least the 1, 2, 3, 4, I feel like that's a little bit easier to like put into bigger numbers because, you know, it's like o sheep o, you know, 5, 10, 5, instead of having to do like shween, which is 50, or maybe shween would be easier, huh? But you know, depending on like your mindset, maybe this would be a little bit easier because you only have to remember the first 12 numbers of the new set we're learning today. But it would go something like 몇 시예요? 몇 시예요? So like, what time is it? And then if you look at the first clock, it says 한 시예요. The second one, 몇 시예요? If you notice, it says 2:30. So we have two 시. She is used for hours. And then we have 30 분. 분 is for minutes. So you have hours and minutes. So first hours come first. So 2시. So 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. And then 30 분. 30. So 2:30. Or they also have this word right here, 반. 반 is just 30. So that's actually very helpful because you could just say 2시 반이에요. 2시, 2 o'clock, 반, 30, 이에요, which is just the basic ending. 2시 반이에요. Then the last one is 몇 시예요? So what time is it? And then if you notice, it's almost 4 o'clock. So you have 세 시, 세, which is the 3, 시, which is the o'clock, 세 시, and then it looks about 55. So we have 오십오 분이에요. 5, 10, 5 minute 분이에요. So it's 3:55. The cool thing is there's two ways you can actually say that. So anything, I want to say probably past the 9 mark, you can use this method with. So like 45 through like becoming 0 again. But well, no, not even becoming 0 again. Probably like up to 59, because you wouldn't do it at at the 0 mark. But like maybe the 45 to 59. But anything past 30, I guess it's like acceptable. But maybe people will use it more for like 45 to 59. But you can say ne shi. If you notice, ne is 4, shi o'clock. So we're already saying it's 4 o'clock. Then we have obun. If you notice, 55, but now we're saying going backwards from 4 o'clock, there's 5 minutes. So ne shi obun jonieo. Jon means before. So it's saying 5 minutes before 4 o'clock. Ne shi, 4 o'clock. Obun, 5 minutes. Jonieo, before. So there's 2 ways you can actually do the time. After that, you have a table, and on the table it has some different things on it, and looking at those things, you just plug in the number or the amount. They ask you how many of those are on the table, and you just write what it is. Just remembering that hana tul se net changed to han tu se net when you're plugging it with set. But if you're just counting like hana tul set, like just the number, then it's just hana tul set. And then you have this, which they tell you the ages, where they tell you the age of a lot of different people in this family, and then you have to plug in the ages of the family members using this little picture right here. And then to end it, they give you more time. Which I think is beneficial, because it's probably good to like work on the time, since you have to work on 2 different sets of numbers. But I think if you use the time a lot more, then it becomes a lot easier. And that is it for this section. If you have any questions on any of the stuff I went over, and I can answer, just please leave them in the comment section, and I'll get back to you when I can. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. You're still here? Thanks for watching the video until the end. Please don't forget to check out the description box below for info on my friends that were in the video.
Hi!
Product links, my other social media platforms, and my new product designer. If you guys love the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to comment, because I really love reading and writing back to comments that fans leave. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.